in Women's Nest. I told you today we're going to continue the conversation that we started yesterday on how to know when you are crossing the lines within community, talking about when concern becomes control. You know how we are here in Nigeria. Nigerians have this thing of, we're just looking out for you now. We want to make sure you're okay. We care. Sometimes that looking out for you begins to feel like some people are monitoring spirits. Yeah. Everybody wants to know what's happening. What are you doing? Who are you dating? You know, when are you having a baby? Are you pregnant? Are you not pregnant? What's happening? How come your husband came home late? You got back by 12 a.m. today. Killer there. That thin line. A lot of times people keep blurring those lines, but today we're going to set it straight. Remember, I said yesterday, you can be independent, but still also be part of a community. As members or part of a community, it's very important that you know where the line is between concern and control and not to cross it. Very, very important. When you care for someone, you respect their boundaries. Instead of saying things like, oh, this is what you need to be doing, ask them, are you okay? Do you need any help? Is there anything I can help you with? If they now ask you for advice, you can now tell them, this is what I feel like would be the best course of action. And then it's now left to the person you're advising to take your advice or not take your advice. You cannot force your advice on anybody. It's advice. That's what it's called. You tell them, you enlighten them in what you feel is a better wisdom. But ultimately, it is left for them to do it. You have to respect their boundaries. For example, let's say someone is having relationship issues now. Maybe your friend is having relationship issues. And then they come and meet you and they ask you for, oh, what should I do? And you're like, oh, yeah, I think you should do this and this and do this. You've given them the advice, right? Okay, fine. Back off. Not the one that you will now be calling them every 2 days. So have you done what I told you to do? Have you done it? Have you done it? Okay, well, what if they thought about it and decided that, oh, the advice you give them is not what is needed for their specific situation? There's really nothing you can do about it. You can't be hounding them, insisting that the advice you gave them, they follow it. You gave them advice. You didn't give them instruction. Those are two different things. And even if you're giving them instruction, as a friend, there's only so much you can convince your friend to do because they are a whole adult by themselves. They're a whole human being on their own. You can advise them, but you can't force them to do what you feel is the best for them. They have to come to that realization themselves and agree that what you said is the best for them. So there's a very big difference between care and control. And how to know not to cross the boundary is by exhibiting care, not control. And care respects boundaries. Also, naturally, because of the way because of the way Nigeria was, like when we first started, from our villages, there were tight-knit communities. Everybody was like, oh, we're all family. Even now, that tradition or culture has carried over, whereby people that are not related to you by blood, like you don't know their daddy or their mommy from anywhere. Your mommy will say, this is auntie so. This is uncle so. She does not know who their daddy is though. But that's the kind of communal culture that we have here in Nigeria, where your neighbor self is your auntie or your uncle. Everybody just feels like, or you are told to relate to everybody like their family. And because of that, some people now feel like, we are entitled to comment on your choices. We are entitled to give our opinion on the things that you do. Even though there are some situations or instances where, no, you are not entitled to give your opinion. You're not entitled to say anything. Just because we are a communal culture does not mean that you have the right to invade my privacy. No, you can't do that. And I'm going to play some music. And when we come back, we're going to talk about why this invasion of privacy or this crossing the line mostly happens to women, and how, as a person, you can learn to recognize people's boundaries and respect those boundaries. I've got 17 right here with Shining Star on the Break Time Show with Dara Unstoppable. Let's have fun.
What does your family listen to? What do they watch? Is it fun? Is it really fun?
No, no, no!
Hey, catch some of radio's finest and most wholesome content on Kids FM 101.7. Starting from the morning bell, catch all your favorite shows on Kids FM. Families, this is where you get all the fun. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kids FM Nigeria. Kids FM 101.7. Let's play. What does your family listen to? What do they watch? Is it fun? Is it really fun?
No, no, no!
Hey, catch some of radio's finest and most wholesome content on Kids FM 101.7. Starting from the morning bell, catch all your favorite shows on Kids FM. Families, this is where you get all the fun. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kids FM Nigeria. Kids FM 101.7. Let's play. What does your family listen to? What do they watch? Is it fun? Is it really fun?
No, no, no.
Hey, catch some of radio's finest and most wholesome content on Kids FM 101.7. Starting from the morning bell, catch all your favorite shows on Kids FM. Families, this is where you get all the fun. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kids FM Nigeria. Kids FM 101.7. Let's play.
Yeah, here on 101.7 Kids FM, you are locked into the Break Time Show with Dara Unstoppable. Ashake seems to be just having the time of his life. I think that this year he's had like 5, 6, 7 hairstyles. And he's just doing his own thing, and I love it. Great use of free will there. Just have fun with it. It's hair, it'll grow back. Whether you braid it, or you dye it, or you shave it all off. You can do whatever you want with your hair, man. Right here on the show, we are talking about when concern becomes control. Looking at where to draw the line in a community. Yes, you're a member of a community, but you're also an independent individual. And where is that thin line between what people can say or do with things that relate to you? We talked about how, especially here in Nigeria, we all grew up in a very communal culture where everybody is like, oh, family. Even if you're not related by blood, everybody is sort of like family to each other. But because of that communal culture, sometimes it can become invasive if clear boundaries are not set. People can be very, very, very poke nosy in things that are not their business, but then they feel entitled to the information because, hey, we are a community, right? But you need to understand that even within a community, again, we're still individuals, independent individuals. We still stand for ourselves. And as such, there has to be an understanding of boundaries that cannot be crossed. And most times you see this thing, the scrutiny from community, it happens to women a lot. You see people coming up to women, asking them questions about their parents, about marriage, fertility, parenting, career. And people justify this in as care, like, oh, we are worried about you. How come you are not married yet? Oh, we're just worried about you. But the truth of the matter is that you leave the people that you're asking such intrusive questions, you leave them feeling judged and not supported. The whole idea or the core of community is to be a support system. If your support system is making you feel bad and giving you depression with certain questions they're asking you, then that's not a support system. That's not a community. That's not a support system at all. For example, relatives that always disturb people be asking, when will you marry? When somebody now marries, hey, when are you going to have children? Mind you, the person just got married like last year, or you're already disturbing them, asking them for children. You won't even allow them to settle down and rest in the marriage first. So like, when they now eventually have a child, the next thing you see, so when are you going to have the second one? People, don't you understand how private those that is a private topic. It is private. Community is public. That question, that's a private question. And as a community member, even if you are somebody's family member, you have no right to be asking such questions. The people that are inside the marriage, they're the ones that know when they want to have children. They're the ones that know if they want to have children. Do you understand? Like, so in as much as we're a community, we also have to learn to understand and respect people I'm not even just saying respect people's privacy. I'm saying respect the people themselves. Because if you respected them, you wouldn't ask them such personal questions. If they wanted you to know, they would give you that information without you having to ask. They would willingly tell you that, oh, my husband and I, we've been trying for a kid this past couple months. We're hoping that before the end of the year, before by next year, something would have clicked. Or they would tell you, oh, my husband and I, we don't intend of having children at all. Both of us have agreed that we prefer to just be together and not have any kids, in the marriage, or even adopt. Or they would tell you, oh, my husband and I have decided we don't want to personally have kids, but we don't mind adopting. If they wanted you to know, they will tell you. You don't need to be bugging them every 2 market days, asking them, so when I get to get pregnant, when I get to have a baby, when I get to have another. No, that is crossing boundaries, because those are private topics, and sometimes those questions could even be very painful. For example, maybe there's a couple that has been trying to have kids for like 2 years and it's just not working, or it's not clicking. They've done everything. They've timed her cycle well. They've eaten properly, done the fertility drugs and treatments. And then you now come along asking, now, wow, it's been 2 years though. When are you and Oga going to have a child? Do you understand how painful that question can be for someone like that who has been actively trying to have a child? So we need to learn to be very, very careful with respecting people's boundaries. You don't just ask certain questions. You have to. I understand that there's a space for concern whereby you're actually concerned about this person. But sometimes it's not just about what we say, it's about how and when we say it. There's a term, read the room. You need to learn to read the room before you open your mouth and say anything. Always look around you. What's happening? Before you start asking questions like, you've been so quiet. What's going on with your husband doing? I noticed that you guys have been. Before you open your mouth and do that one, ask them, hey, how are you? Are you okay? Have you been doing good? I noticed that you're looking down. Is everything all right? Don't make assumptions saying, oh, is it your husband? Or, oh, is it your job? No, ask them. And if they want to tell you, they will tell you. And if they don't want to tell you, then whatever information they give you is all you should accept. And that's it. That's fine. I'll be okay with that. All right? Be okay with that. Emotional intelligence is one of the things you need to have to be able to navigate a community successfully, regardless of who your community members are, whether it's a church thing or it's a neighborhood watch thing or it's a school mom run thing. You need to have emotional intelligence to guide yourself in these relationships, because it's somehow when a friend confides in you and maybe they tell you that, oh, they've been having stress at work. Maybe you're part of like a church community. Then next week when it's time for a women's fellowship, the next prayer point, the first prayer point they will call is, please, let's all pray for Sister Amaka. She's been having issues in her job. Sister Amaka will now look at you like, I told you this thing in confidence. Why did you bring? If I wanted them to pray or I wanted to tell everybody here, I will have told them myself. Why are you helping me to spread my matter that I did not ask you to? So you need to be very, very careful, because sometimes in a bid to want to help people, you end up humiliating them by spreading things, private issues that they don't want anybody to know. But because, hey, I must help my friend, I must help my community member, you now go and open your mouth and tell people things that they don't want anybody to know. Ask questions. I want to ask you a question. Has there ever been a time when someone crossed that line, maybe like a neighbor or a friend, that in the name of concern they cross your boundaries? I would love to know. This is Taylor Swift right here with August on the Break Time Show with Dara Unstoppable. Let's fun.
What does your family listen to? What do they watch? Is it fun? Is it really fun?
No, no, no.
Hey, catch some of radio's finest and most wholesome content on Kids FM 101.7. Starting from the morning bell, catch all your favorite shows on Kids FM. Families, this is where you get all the fun. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kids FM Nigeria. Kids FM 101.7. Let's play.
Become control in a community, within a community context. And I gave you certain examples of very common occurrences that we see of people who think they are, concerned about you, but what they are doing is actually hurting you more when they ask you sensitive questions or they ask you things that they are personal matters and they don't need to be shared with just anyone. Even family members, not just anyone that should be shared. That kind of thing should be shared with. True concern helps, but control tends to hurt people. You need to respect people's privacy. Yes, we're in a community. Yes, we're in a group together. Yes, we may be family members, but you need to respect people's privacy. And respecting people's privacy doesn't mean that, you're not going to forget about them because they say I should leave them alone. You don't care about them anymore. No. It means that you understand boundaries. Before you ask certain questions, before you share information that somebody has given you, or before you give them advice that maybe they didn't even ask for that advice, or even if they asked for it, before you give them that kind of advice, ask yourself this question: this thing I'm about to do or say, am I helping this person in any way, or am I just intruding? Am I poke nosing? Ask that question, because a healthy community is one that uplifts each other without overwhelming them. You are helping them, but you are not becoming overbearing. You're giving them advice, but you are not dictating what they should do. You need to understand one thing, one major thing, and you must never forget this thing in dealing with a community. If it's not your story to tell, don't tell it. If it is not your story to tell, do not tell it. That's amebo. I'm not even gonna be sugarcoated. That's amebo. Story that is not your story, that they did not ask you to go and tell you went to go and tell somebody else because you are claiming, oh, this person will know what to do. No, but it's better for you to go and bring your friend, introduce your friend to this person, leave them, let your friend be the one that will now decide, okay, oh, I want to tell this person my story and hear what they have to say. Do not go around telling other people's story for them, because even if you know the story, you will never understand how where the shoe is pinching them. You end up carrying a distorted version of their story. No matter how well meaning you think it is, you end up carrying a distorted version of their story to somebody else. And imagine them hearing about what they told you in confidence from someone else. It's one of the most heartbreaking things to happen. I've had it happen to me before, and it was very, very heartbreaking because I told you this thing in confidence. Like, most times, if I even go the extra man, I'll tell you this thing I'm telling you, don't tell anybody. I'll not go and hear from someone else's mouth. You not tell me later that I just felt like this person would know how to handle the issue better, so I wanted to ask for the person's opinion, so I had to tell them what happened. No, I didn't ask for their opinion. Like, no, don't do that. And I was asking you that, has there ever been a time when someone in your life crossed the line? It could have been a friend, it could have been a neighbor, it could be a relative. Someone, in the name of concern, they were concerned for you. They crossed the line, intruded on your privacy, made you feel somehow. Has that ever happened to you? Call me up 0700-101-71017. I think I have time for just one call or one text. So has there ever been a time when someone in the name, they're trying to help you? They said they were trying to help you, but they crossed the line in the process. Hello? Hello? All right, that call dropped off. Do try calling back, or send a text message instead, because I had only time for just one call and the time is slowly going away. So you can just send me a message on WhatsApp and I'll definitely read it. The number to send that to is 0908 885 1864. Send a WhatsApp message to our WhatsApp number 0908 885 1864. In the next hour, we are going to be playing the Mind Meld game show. That's right. So keep it locked right here on 101.7 Kids FM. It's the Break Time Show with Dara Unstoppable. I've got new jeans with oh my gosh right here.
About your baby.